MP, how you feeling?
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just living.
Laker fans, if you still want tickets to any upcoming games, be sure to go to our nearest ticket booth or website today. The National Basketball Association and Los Angeles Lakers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or interrupt play, or using improper language or gestures. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations of these rules to the nearest usher, security, or arena staff. Okay, fans, if you want a Laker Girls hat, then don't miss out on our next promotional giveaway game. Just be among the first 10,000 fans through the doors to claim yours.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie MP. He'll have his chance to make a lasting first impression here in just a moment as this stadium gets ready to rock.
I'm just saying, I make this in 2 days.
It is evident I do better when I feel like the world against me and think I should never win. Can I stop and pocket profit every time the pussy win? He had to get it out the mud and rise up out the settlement. Catch me early like Sunday school. Sunday school. Pastor play you a fool. Me, I just keep it cool. He tell me dirty. Ask for my dirty money. Talking wash away my sins like Jesus opened the laundry.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look now at Minnesota's upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings. And then on Saturday, they'll head home to take on the Toronto Raptors.
And for their matchup with the Nuggets, that's a contest that I'll keep an eye on. That'll be the 5th time they take it to the floor, and they want to get off to a fast start this year.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. And for the Lakers, it's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Connect is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really, but man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Here's Conley. Randle outside. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. Takes a 3. That one is off.
Yeah, and the defense is really...
Timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of anticipation for the rookie MP as he makes his NBA debut tonight. I caught up with him before the game and asked if he had any reflections on his journey here, and he said, I had to grow a lot as a player, not just in skills, but in my approach to the game. He told me that it's been a long journey to get here, but that it's just the first step in the best chapter yet.
Well, Allie, I know a lot of people are excited about MP's potential. Pass to Alexander Walker. Hachimura against McDaniels. For three, Randall. Davis with a rebound.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass.
Lee misses. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. 2 in the cold spell. Counted from distance. 19 seconds left in the first. From deep, MP. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Reed sets a screen. For 3, Randall. That shot off. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Lakers ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
They've also done a good job defensively so far tonight, just making it tough all around on shooters, and it shows in their block numbers.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed out there with Jaden McDaniels. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position.
The immediate response from Hachimura. The 3 at the other end, that thing fired him up.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. And this summer saw the passing of Laker legend, 3-time Basketball Hall of Famer, the logo, Jerry West, an all-star every year of his outstanding playing career before going on to have such a successful career as a coach and as an executive. Guys, this league will bear his imprint forever. Jerry West will be missed.
An all-time great. Okay, Shams, thank you. Now here's McDaniels. Pass to Ingles. McDaniels against James. Count it. McDaniels got 5.
The assist goes to...
We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. James outside. Back to Milton. James, a screen on DiVincenzo. And here's MP from outside. Rebound Minnesota. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Even though they had the better roster, they actually lost the season series to this team last year. And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So it's Los Angeles now, following the score by Minnesota. Three-pointer. MP buries the triple.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
DiVincenzo, pass to Ingles. Back to DiVincenzo. Fires for 3. Ingles, no good. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. They lead by 4. And it's Hachimura missing.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Richard, it's nice to have the versatility of a guy like Hachimura. Equally comfortable at either forward position.
Well, he's got the size and strength of a modern-day NBA power forward, but he also has the ability to stretch the floor and knock down a 3. That's a nice combo.
And the basket by MP.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. getting ready for the Lakers. Davis, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Reddish comes in for Hachimura. Connects checked in for Lee. And Reeves is subbed in for Milton. And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Rudy Gobert is checked in for Reed. Randall comes in for McDaniels. Anthony Edwards is checked. He's checked in for James. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. Los Angeles leading by 6. And here's MP from outside. Drops in the 3. MP's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Pass to Gobert. Randall inside. Reddish covering. Gobert, no good. The Lakers have gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Here's MP. MP getting it done inside.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
And here's Edwards. Over MP. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well, that's why they're up. And don't go far, we'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from 3. That's frosty. And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
You take a look at the Lakers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part. Angeles making a change here. Lee's checked in.
You got this, MP.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. Has to connect. Now MP. Jacks up a 3. On target from range. He's got 20 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's LeBron at power forward with AD as the center. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Connect in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Here's Alexander Walker. That 3's off the mark.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
He drops it from range. He's got 6 here in the quarter.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Grant.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscle. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
Connects from downtown.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
It's time for T-shirts.
Checked in for the Lakers. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The Lakers in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside McDaniels. Minnesota again missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Davis. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got his 3rd basket of the night.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
DiVincenzo, the pass to Randall. Back to DiVincenzo. And the shot goes down.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
Pass to Davis. Here's MP. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Davis has got 3 assists in the game. 44 seconds left in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
James against Randall. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped. They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Randall against James. Rejected by James.
Oh, look at the old man still getting it done on defense. LeBron James still takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Lakers ahead, running away with it. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Minnesota right now, Jaden McDaniels out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Shannon in a 2-guard.
With the way he can fill it up at this age, it's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
DiVincenzo, the pass to McDaniels. Pass to Ingles. For 3. Hachimura with a rebound. Well, the Lakers shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Lee on the wing. Hachimura outside. Milton surveys the floor. 5 to shoot. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Milton, no good.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
To the inside.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Dante DiVincenzo.
Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers.
Pass to Shannon. And the layup is good.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Back to Milton. MP with it. Free throw line jumper. Again, the Lakers score.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Minnesota with possession here. Here's DiVincenzo from 11 feet away. Outside McDaniels. Knocks down the long J.
They were making an impact on the offensive glass in the first half. You'd like to see them go back to that.
Lee on the wing. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. For 3, DiVincenzo. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. To the middle. Here's Lee. And he gets that one. MP's got 41.
What a finish by MP. He just finds a way to convert through contact.
Milton against DiVincenzo. Not going to go that time.
2 minutes.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. The Timberwolves shooting just 34% so far in this one. Shannon. Yep, that one's good. Shannon's got 6 points in the quarter.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Outside Vanderbilt. Back to Milton. Pass to Lee. From 20 feet. And he dropped that one in. MP's got 43 points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
McDaniels finds Ingles. Back to Daniels. Going inside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Hachimura, the pass to Finney-Smith. Bengals against Vanderbilt. To the paint. Tipped. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Shannon. Oh, he hammers that one down right in the face of MP.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. Outside Milton. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes, Coach. You know I'm game.
Look, everyone thinks what happens out there is what creates an NBA legend, but they're wrong. 90% of the work happens here, behind the scenes, at practice, in the gym, at film sessions, and in the locker room.
I agree. The games are where you prove that you've been putting in the work. No shortcuts.
Yeah, correct. Over here is the entrance to our practice facility, and over there is the gym.
Everything all in one place. That's great.
Yep. We made everything as convenient as possible, so there is no excuse to not put the work in. Now, come here. Right here, we've got everything related to your schedule, including those key games we talked about based on your personal goals.
Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
Which reminds me, we've talked a lot about maximizing your playing career, which is critical. But you need to remember, you become the best version of you so we can become the best version of us.
Coach, you have to put that on a t-shirt.
I am serious, MP.
I'm serious too. You become
This is a team game. Everything you do both on and off the court affects our ability to win games. Okay, team chemistry is vitally important to our success, and if you do things that negatively affect that, you hurt the team. A press conference answer that rubs someone the wrong way might mean they look you off when you're open, and now we're taking a contested shot instead of an open one. It's all connected, and it all matters. Are we clear?
Crystal.
Good. Now rest up, rehydrate, and follow the trainer's plan to a T. Proper recovery is just as important as proper training. And you get back to work tomorrow.
Good job, MP. I see.
All ears.
You know.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, I haven't had a chance to look at my phone yet.
Well, when you do, there'll be texts from every person you've ever met and a few people you haven't. Most notably, there will be press looking for quotes.
They can hit me up on text too?
They do. And you want to handle this like you would any regular press conference. You want no comment? No comment. You want to answer? Go ahead and answer. Just remember, everything you say is on the record and has an impact. Most importantly, on your team chemistry and your public perception. Okay?
Makes sense.
Look, emotions run high when a game has just ended, okay? All I'm asking is that you take a moment to think before you respond. Words can get twisted easily in the league, and what might seem like a harmless bit of bragging could be taken as a slight. By a teammate, by an opponent, a coach, you name it.
I'm under a microscope now.
That's right. All part of the business.
Understood.
Great. If you have any other concerns, press or PR related, you know where to find me.
Yo, MP went for 40 tonight, man. Congratulations, my brother. Great game.